I'm Derrickson.
Hi, my name is Yumi.
Hi, my name is Ash Fernandez.
My name is Joshua Zuniga.
My name is Michelle Williams.
And we're at the Brea Tar pits.
Woo!
Today, we are here at the world's only active excavation site right here in the heart of Los Angeles. Yes, you heard that right. Active excavation site. Discoveries are being made every day at the Brea Tar pits in Hancock Park. Recognized by the International Union of Geological Sciences as a Geological Heritage Site in 2022, the Brea Tar pits is a living laboratory where fossils every day are getting discovered, researched, and displayed for the whole world to see. So what are the Brea Tar pits exactly? Well, let me break that down for you. This is the map of the Brea Tar pits and museum that you can find on their website. The area consists of 7 pits. Starting at the top left corner with Pit 9, this is believed to be the oldest excavation site. Pit 91 is actually the most excavated pit in the park. Unfortunately, at the time we went, this area of the park was blocked off. But if you ever decide to visit, make sure to check out the live excavations here. Moving on to the second gated area, we have pits 3, 4, 61, and 67. These 4 pits had a lot of ancient bison, camel, and horses excavated from them. And finally, we have the largest and most iconic one, the lake pit. Surrounding the lake pit are life-size fiberglass statues of an American mastodon and a family of mammoths depicting how they would react getting stuck in the tar pit. Yeah, this one was a hard one to watch. Behind the lake pit is the museum. This is where all the fossils that were dug up from the pits get displayed, and you really get a feel of what LA was like in the Pleistocene epoch. There are also 2 other areas on the map that I want to point out. The first one, located below Pit 9, we have the Pleistocene Garden. In Chapter 18 of our class lecture, we talked about geological time. Geological time is broken up into eons, eras, periods, epochs, and ages. This garden showcases the type of plants that used to grow back in the Pleistocene epoch, which is the older half of the Quaternarian period, a part of the Cenozoic era, as well as the Phanerozoic eon. You might know this epoch by its other name, the Ice Age. And then finally, we have Project 23. Project 23 was founded in 2006 after the Los Angeles County Museum of Art began construction and discovered the remains of an almost complete skeleton of an adult Colombian mammoth. And so, the Brea Museum built and collected 23 large wooden boxes worth of fossil materials to excavate. 23 boxes! And fun fact, you can actually view the mammoth they excavated, nicknamed Zed, inside the museum. And now that we know what the tar pits are, my friend Yumi is going to break down what exactly makes up the tar in the tar pit.
Hello everyone, I am Derrickson. No, not really, but I'll be filling in for him. While the outdoor part of La Brea is full of dig sites, real tar pits, and models of animals getting stuck in the tar pits, the inside of the museum is filled with just as many interesting findings. Inside the La Brea Museum, you are able to see the results of the dig sites. While not the biggest museum, you are still able to see lots of exhibits about the findings of the tar pits, such as La Brea's most popular exhibit, the Colombian mammoth. Despite its large size, it is only considered an average-sized mammoth. Another exhibition that stands out is the dire wolf skull wall. Whereas the name suggests, you are able to see a large amount of dire wolf skulls on a wall of the museum. The La Brea Museum has found a multitude of these wolf fossils in the tar pit, and it is believed that they fell into the tar pits as a result trying to hunt mammoths that had fallen into the tar pit. While the 2 previous exhibitions are certainly the ones that stand out the most, there are lots more exhibitions that showcase many other findings of the tar pit. And if you hunger to learn more about these findings, then you can head over to the Fossil Lab. At the Fossil Lab, you are able to see people working on cleaning and persevering fossils found in the tar pits, right before your eyes. To learn more about the history of the area of the tar pits and La Brea, you can make your way to the theater to learn just about that. Among the fossils and other exhibitions, there's also a tar pull exhibit. The exhibit showcases and allows visitors of the museum to experience how hard it would be if you were to fall into a tar pit. Lastly, all of the exhibits previously mentioned surround an atrium which is also open to the visitors of the museum. Inside the atrium, you are able to see a multitude of plant life. The atrium is also visible from the second open-air floor of the La Brea Museum, giving you a beautiful view of the before-mentioned plant life. Goodbye.
Hey guys, Michelle here, and I'm going to be giving you some interesting facts about the La Brea Tar Pits. Fact number 1. This one's a little silly. Did you know that in Spanish, Brea actually means tar? So when you say La Brea Tar Pits, what you're actually saying is the tar pits. Fact number 2. The sticky black goo in the pit is actually not tar. It's actually asphalt. Now you might be asking, what's asphalt? Asphalt is a composite material made up of mineral aggregates and bitumen used for roads, parking lots, and airports. Anyways, fact number 3. Did you know that the animals that were found in the La Brea tar pits were animals that could have lived in the region for as long as 100,000 years ago? Now that's some deep land scraping. No one? Okay. Fact number 4. Not all animals that may have went into contact with the asphalt was trapped. Asphalt is mostly sticky when it's warm, so depending on when an animal was trapped, they could have managed to escape if it was cool and they were strong and healthy. My last and final fact. If you were to guess, how many bones would you think have been removed from the tar pits? I'll give you a second. You done? If you guessed more than 1 million, then you were actually right. More than 1 million plus bones have been recovered from the tar pits, along with 159 species of plants and 234 invertebrates have been identified. They estimated that the tar pit contained about 3 million items. That's insane in my opinion.
Hello, this is Yumi again. So what exactly is a tar pit? The correct name is asphalt. It is a low-grade crude tool that was formed on the ground. But how? The cause of these tar pits originated 20 million years ago across the Los Angeles basin. The two plates in the basin, Pacific and Northern plates, and the line that separates these plates is called the San Andreas Fault. To be honest, I thought this fault had a biz down there, but no, it's just the lighting throwing me off. Anyways, the San Andreas Fault is a strike fault that was made by both Pacific and North American plates sliding onto each other horizontally. Then the basin started to have these lakes that had small organisms, but they died. So the layers, like fissure, are forming as they were pushed down more underground. Since pressure was being present, it caused all the heat to make the organic matter become oil. So wait, how did we get all that oil from underground without mankind drilling from the ground? Don't worry, California got that covered. We live around where most earthquakes occur, so those earthquakes did some cracks on those lakes. Oh, well, the bowl shaped full of junk since the water is gone, and the oil just jump out. Since this fault was very sticky like glue, the natives back then would use that for traps to get animals. Because they were using asphalt to trap animals, fossils from those animals just remained there for centuries, causing extinction to those animals. I mean, the oil is very tough to get out of. Trust us. We tried.
But think of it this way, look. It starts from the top, right?
Yeah.
But look, it actually continues all the way down to the bottom of here until you see the planet, until you see us. And that's where you continue to see the stars on the other side. So it will show you how it was built. So you see the volcanic magma bursting through, you see just natural disasters on the top, and then it goes from the right side down, where you can start to see molecular levels going through.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, so DNA structures start to form And then when you go to the left side, that's where you see where it continues to form little bits of algae. And the algae will continue to the right side, down here. That's where you start to see life forms building up. Continue on. Here, aquatic life forms, jellyfish, corals, reefs. This is where you see the ocean build up its life forms, its habitats. Continue on, you get the crustaceous giraffe all across. You see stegosaurus, dinosaurs, mammoths, all the animals that we've seen up to this point going through the museum, and that's where you see us today. The scaling, yes, it is a little off, but for display measures, it's all across. So once you see the solar system here, it goes through to show you just how massive the time loop is.